Today on Canadian Firearms Review, we take a look at Fraser Valley target systems. So we were looking for a target system that we could set up downrange, be it at 100 or even longer distances to do rifle shooting or pistol shooting. We wanted something very versatile. So we found this company, Fraser Valley Targets, and they have this awesome target system here available. You can purchase parts individually and set up exactly what kind of setup you want for yourself or what kind of shooting you're going to be doing. And we went with the half-inch gong, 12-inch by 12-inch for longer distance rifle shooting. And we went with the 3 pistol spinners, and it's a really good combination for the style of shooting that we do, and it's been a lot of fun so far. The way that you purchase it from Fraser Valley Targets is you can buy it in a package deal, or you can break down and buy just the brackets, just the spinners, and you can buy the rebar and the chain and links from them, but they recommend just purchasing that at your local hardware store. That way you're not paying for shipping for you to buy something that you can simply just go into your local hardware store and pick up. So that's exactly what we did. We picked up the gong, the 3 spinners, and the brackets, and we purchased everything else locally at our hardware store. So the target system I purchased from Fraser Valley was basically the gong and the brackets, and that was $245. And then I got the spinners separately, and you can buy the 3 spinners and the separating tubes there for $150, a set of 3. So once I invested that money from Fraser Valley, I had to purchase the extra materials from my local hardware store. So I got the rebar was $20, and that was 5 4-foot lengths. And then I had to purchase the chain. I got 2 sections, 17 links a piece, as well as the links to actually attach it to the gong. And the chain and links was $30. So an additional $50 on top of what I spent at Fraser Valley Targets. And really that's a really affordable kit because it's very versatile and you get a lot of fun out of it. And Nathan and I both agree that shooting steel is just completely different than shooting paper. I don't plan on shooting a whole lot of paper other than zeroing my target anymore, just because it's too much fun to shoot the steel. But when you purchase the target system from Fraser Valley, those prices quoted, it does not include the paint. You got to paint them yourselves. You can get them to paint it for you. I believe it's an additional 15% on the total cost to have it painted, but I just decided to paint it myself. The targets do ship with these stencils, so you can get the perfect center of the target and a nice clean center. But it's really easy to paint, so I would just go ahead and paint it yourself. So setup's really easy. One person can do it. Takes about 2 to 3 minutes to set up. And the way I do it is I purchased this. It's a tool bag from Home Depot, and it wasn't too much. I think it was $20, $30, but it's a really heavy-duty bag. And these target systems are really heavy because it's really heavy steel. And these bags are nice and heavy-duty to carry that weight. And all of this fits in this bag, minus the rebar. The rebar we put in an old rifle case, and that's a perfect way to carry it. It's really heavy, but you can carry it all with one person. So it's a really nice way to transport the target system. So once set up, it's angled so that the plate has a downward slope so that you won't get any ricochet at you. You got to make sure that when you're shooting it, if you're shooting it rapidly, you got to wait till it swings back. You don't want swinging forward because you could get a ricochet and injure yourself that way. Another really important note to mention is that the brackets, they do have an angled armored section on the front of it. And if you turn it around, you'll notice that it's not armored on the back. And if you set it up with the rear facing forward, you could damage your brackets, and it could actually penetrate or crimp right onto the rebar, and you'd ruin your target stands. So you got to be really careful like that. So just a couple other points I want to mention. The super links on the back of the gong are actually welded on, but they're welded on in a manner where it won't actually impact the heat treatment that's done to this plate. So if you strike it where they're welded on in the front. It won't actually damage the target, which is nice. One thing to mention, you might want to bring some extra links with you just in case you do happen to hit one of those, one of the chain links. We actually did that at the range one of the times we brought it out, and we were lucky enough that we struck it almost right where the link was. So we just shortened up the link and it was fine, but if you hit it in the middle, you might be screwed, so you might have to just bring a couple extra links for you just in case. The spinners, the 1/4 inch, are rated for pistol only, so don't shoot them with your rifle or else you could damage them. And if you did want to get spinners to shoot rifle with, they do offer a 1/2 inch spinner, and these retail for $80. So if you want to pick up some spinners, do so for the rifle, you can pick them up. That's pretty much all for the Fraser Valley target system, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.